Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Girl, buckle up because I've got a story that's so wild. You're gonna need a glass of wine and a seatbelt for this ride. Remember how I've been venting to you about my now ex-boyfriend acting shady lately? The weird texts, the secretive phone calls, the way he'd suddenly close tabs when I walked into the room. Well, honey, it's so much worse than I ever imagined. I'm talking secret Tinder profiles, fake Reddit smut, and a full-blown psychological warfare campaign against me. Let me start from the beginning. # the iPad incident. So, you know how my ex and I shared an iPad for streaming and dumb stuff? Well, last week, I was home alone and decided to use it to watch Netflix while I cleaned. When I opened Safari, girl, it was still logged into his secret Reddit account. At first, I thought, okay, maybe he's just lurking in some gaming forums or whatever. But no. The tabs open were all NSFW subreddits with these graphic, detailed sexual posts, and they were written in the first person, like they were his experiences. My stomach dropped. I scrolled through his post history, and y'all, this man had multiple fake accounts where he'd been posting erotic fan fiction about himself for months. We're talking stories about him sleeping with coworkers, wild hookups with strangers, even fake scenarios about us that never happened. But here's the kicker. He'd also been trolling ME. He'd created burner accounts to leave nasty comments on my social media posts, little digs about my appearance, my hobbies, even my therapy journey after my knee surgery. All this time, I thought it was just random internet trolls, but it was him, my own boyfriend. Plot twist, the villain was living in my bed. # the cheating unravels. At this point, I was shaking. I grabbed the iPad, drove straight to my best friend Jamie's house, and we did a full forensic investigation. Girl, we found Tinder and Bumble profiles, active ONES, with him posing shirtless in our bathroom mirror. Our bathroom. He'd been matching with girls, sliding into DMs, and even meeting up with some. Then Jamie checked his Snapchat, and my God. There was a 19-year-old college girl he'd been sexting for weeks. Weeks. He told her he was single, of course, and they'd hooked up multiple times. I felt like I'd been punched in the throat. # the mask slips. Meanwhile, my ex started texting me like nothing was wrong. Hey babe, you okay? You seem quiet. The audacity. I played dumb, said I was just tired, and he replied, okay, love you. Meanwhile, his search history included how to track iPad location and can someone hack your Apple ID. 2 hours after he'd usually get home from work, he lost it. My phone blew up with texts. Where's MyIPAD? Did you steal it? Bring it back now. Then came the threats. I know you changed my passwords. You're violating my privacy. I blocked him and stayed at Jamie's, crying and drinking cheap wine while my friends rallied around me. # the apology, LOL. The next day, I went back to our apartment with Jamie and 2 other friends. The second I walked in, he started sobbing. I'm so sorry, baby. I messed up. It was just the one girl. Just the one girl. Turns out, the Snapchat teen had messaged him after I reached out to her. He thought that was the only reason I was mad. He had no idea I'd uncovered his Reddit troll empire. I said, we're done, pack your shit. While I threw my clothes into suitcases, he had the nerve to say, when you're ready to apologize for overreacting, I'll be here. Bitch, HOW. I was too stunned to even argue. I just grabbed my cat, my plants, and my dignity and left. # the livestream ambush. Later that night, Jamie and I were pissed and petty, so we decided to go live on Instagram just to vent. Within MINUTES, a troll account joined and started spamming. You're ugly anyway. No wonder he cheated. We burst out laughing. Jamie yelled, we know ITSYOU, log off. The account immediately left. 10 minutes later, my phone rang from a blocked number. It was him, screaming, you're harassing me, you're ruining MY life. I sent him the link to my Reddit post exposing him and hung up. Hash the pathetic confession. The next day, I confronted him about the trolling, and y'all, this man crumbled. He admitted he'd done it because he felt insecure after gaining weight. He said I'd gotten too confident after therapy and my knee surgery recovery, and he wanted to knock me down a few pegs. You were acting like hot shit, he whined. I just wanted you to remember we're in the same league. I could find any girl who looks like you, or better. The projection, the delusion, the absolute clownery. Hash the aftermath. With my family's help, I got my name off the lease. Last I heard, he's already moved in the 19-year-old Tinder girl. The cops wouldn't take the restraining order seriously. They called it a ridiculous situation. But I've got everything documented just in case. So here I am, crashing at Jamie's, eating ice cream, and thanking the universe for revealing his true colors before things got even worse. Oh, and his Reddit troll accounts, all reported and banned. Moral of the story, if your man's acting shady, check the iPad. And if he's writing fake smut about himself online, run. Passes you the wine. Now tell me about your week. I need some normalcy stat. TLDR. My ex was cheating and running a secret troll campaign against me to humble my confidence. Joke S on him. I'm free, and his fake internet stories got him canceled.